Saying so, I did it and I started and I said the first 2 days were like hell. Like you had to go through the fatigue, the weakness, the headaches. The headaches were the worst. Um, yeah, but after maybe I want to say about the fourth day, it kind of it got a little easier to do it. It was manageable, and I went on ahead and did it. Now, here's something I'm gonna say right from the beginning. Eating one time for the day is doable. The mindset has to be there. I mean, like you eat your one meal for the day, you don't eat anything else. I think you try not to go without calories for the rest of the 23 hours. No calories. So whatever you drink after that point should be something with 0 calories in it. Water, some type of diet drink or whatever it is. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Some days I do it, and a few days I can't. So what I do is, if I eat it, which is my time of eating, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., and the reason I eat at 2 p.m. is it's the middle of the day. It's pretty much halfway or more through my work shift, and I pretty much got halfway, and left before. Put like this: I come to work at 6 in the morning. Around 2 o'clock is good time, lunchtime. I'm halfway through the struggle of working without food, and I'm probably going home maybe about 6 to 8 o'clock at night. And after I eat, and I eat a huge meal, I eat big. I mean, like I probably do maybe that one meal. I probably do 1,400 calories. Like seriously, I eat. The good thing is you get to eat whatever you want. I eat whatever I want. Some days I'm eating Little Caesar's cheesy bread. We all know how good that Little Caesar's cheesy bread is. The garlic cheesy bread from Little Caesar's. Eat that, and I love that. Whatever. I mean, like whatever you want, as long as you're willing to take the risk of whatever you eating might not be fulfilling enough for another 23 hours. You could take the risk and eat whatever you want, but something like Little Caesar's bread and maybe like even the chicken from there is not really like fulfilling. It won't last for a long time. And this is where your willpower comes in at. But back to what I was saying. Some days I couldn't go the whole 23 hours without eating or drinking any calories. So Ocean Spray has this 5 calorie drink that they have, like cranberry. There's different flavors. I like the cranberry one. Ocean Spray. I have that, and it's few days that I'll eat a bag of peanuts or a bag of cashews before I go to bed, because it's tough for me. I don't know about most people. It's tough for me to go to sleep on an empty stomach, especially if what I ate earlier wasn't fulfilling and it's not made to last long, like Little Caesar's cheesy bread. And about maybe, and I'll go to the gym. I go to the gym at nighttime. I don't like going to the gym at day. And the reason I go to the gym at night is because it's pretty much, for me, where the gym I go to, is less people there. And the fact that there's less people there, I go to the gym around 9:30 at night. And I go to the gym at that time. So before or after I go to the gym, like I'm completely burned out from the physical day of working to from the physical day of working to try and go to bed on an empty stomach like that, because I done burnt off every freaking calorie that I put into my body. So I have to eat like a bag of peanuts or a bag of cashews for the night, and or even one boiled egg. I do that. So those are my go-tos. It's not every day that I do it, but I do it. And for the morning, before I get my day started, I always do a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, iced coffee, because I can't drink hot coffee. I don't know, hot coffee does something to me. Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, no sugar, one milk, no sugar, and I do 2 bananas. That's my everyday meal. I'm so predictable with that. Like when I even walk to the Dunkin' Donuts, I don't even have to say anything. Once I get to the register, it's already there for me. So that's what I'll do. And I'm not saying a person with more willpower than me can't go the whole 23 hours without eating anything else besides that one meal. I'm just telling you the reality. The fact is, I couldn't do it. Not every day. Anyway, so I went on ahead and I continued on with the Omad diet. Now, I was 250 pounds when I started the Omad diet. I gave it 2 weeks before I hopped on the scale again. 2 weeks. 2 weeks went by, I hopped on the scale. Now, I got a scale that I bought from Amazon. It's one of the scales that has like a Bluetooth technology to it, and it allows your measurements off of the scale to go direct to your cell phone, and it is logged. I'll show you that in the video sooner or later. And it is logged, and it keeps a track of what your goal is and your daily or your each time you step on it, your weight load each time you step on it. Anyway, and I weighed 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, I was down to 245 pounds. Now, 245, yeah, all right, cool. It might be working. Shit, it actually is working. I was pretty happy with that. So I kept going. Now, at this point, I decided to add Hiit cardio to it. Hiit cardio, I'll show you the videos of that sooner or later too. And I'm doing the Hiit cardio along with all this. Now, 6 weeks now, 7 weeks now, I'm down to 235 pounds. Eating one meal a day, doing this physical job, and doing Hiit cardio. Now, before, when I was lifting weights, I stayed in the gym 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Now, I get to the gym maybe 9:30, 10. By 10:45, 11, I'm already out of there, on my way home already. And I don't stay long at all. My body, as far as the Hiit cardio is going, it is looking better. It's looking better. I'm feeling better. My gut still is there a little bit. There's still some fat on my stomach. And I'll show you pictures sooner or later. I'm doing a lot of sit-ups, stuff that I really wasn't doing before when I was lifting weights. I was doing sit-ups, but not as much. I probably did sit-ups twice a week. Now I'm doing sit-ups and ab works, all type of leg lifts, crunches, all this shit. I'm doing that every single day now. And it is working. Just to give you a heads up that I skipped the whole part, which I shouldn't have skipped. As far as the sleep apnea goes, when I dropped down to that first time hitting the 245 pounds, throughout that whole time, me walking every day and the 2 hours, an hour and a half, and stuff that I mentioned early in the video, a few weeks, I'm gonna say a few weeks, maybe about 3 weeks or a month in after I lost, I don't know, maybe the first 10 pounds, and I was actually more physical or whatever it was, I noticed that the waking up, being out of breath, has slowed down a lot. It slowed down a lot. Even from my understanding, my snoring even calmed down a lot during that time. And it kind of gave me some motivation to keep going. And this, I want to say, maybe this is 2 years later, 2 years or so. Yeah, about 2 years later from when the time I was diagnosed with it. Is it 2 years or maybe? I don't remember if it was 16 or 15 that I started, but whatever. 2 or 3 years later that I was diagnosed with it. From the month after I started trying to lose weight and lost a few pounds, haven't had not one episode of sleep apnea. I went back to do the test over again at the doctor's. I passed with flying colors, no form of sleep apnea at all. So just to give you guys a forward look at the thing, the sleep apnea for me, it worked. It can be controlled, I think, with some type of weight loss. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what worked for me. It worked for me. Some type of weight loss and physical activity every day. It works. It worked for me. So if you're struggling with that, I mean, even if you don't even think you have it, if you're snoring crazy, go check and see if you have sleep apnea. It's a condition that I don't know, somehow, some way, I think it'd have some type of long-term effect on you if you don't get control of it. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I'm no doctor. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm down to 235 pounds, and my goal is to actually get to. I would like to be 220 pounds by February, because even if I don't get to 220 pounds by February, who cares? I'm gonna still go, as long as I look good and I feel good and everything else that goes along with it. I'm going for it. You know what I mean? And even after February, I want to get down to. I always been a big guy. 180 pounds for me I won't feel. I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time, maybe since high school. So I don't think I feel good. 215 is my number, and I'm gonna go down to 215 with as little weightlifting as possible. I'm gonna keep on doing my HIIT cardio and all this physical shit that I do, and I'm gonna lift weights, but not as extreme like I did before, because I want to be able to build the muscle up later on. So I'm gonna get down to 210, 215, and then once I hit that point, I'll go back to lifting weights rigorously in a certain form. But I only want to put on 5 or 10 pounds of muscle mass at that point. So 225, it'll probably be my max that I'm interested in even going to. And yeah, here's the mechanic. I'm gonna have to hit you guys back later. He's gonna come fix the truck, I guess. So I'm gonna check with you guys back in a little bit, and I'm gonna give you some more information.